This is how to actually get a job in Germany with more effective applications. You can write thousands of applications, which will cost you many nerves and also actually make you feel terrible. Or you can be strategic about the whole process, and with some changes and a little tweak here and there, you can dramatically increase your chances of landing the job. This is what you need to know. At the end of the day, you only need one yes to change your life. All you need for this one yes is one great application for the right company. There is no right or wrong, but there is more and less effective. Here's what successful job searchers do. They first learn everything about themselves and the job market. They then leverage that knowledge and use it in their favor to make companies want them. And finally, they learn how to navigate applications and interviews to actually get that job. Really, your job search game will be much better if you follow this process. The great part, I am here to guide you. After reviewing thousands of applications, conducting countless job interviews in assessment centers, headhunting for key positions, as well as several years of human resources experience, I learned the secret to successful job applications. This process is the backbone of my most comprehensive career consulting package, and I will describe it to you for free. It's a process that does involve much work, reflection, research, and strategy. It's not something that you will do in one afternoon, but it's hell worth it. You first lay the foundation. Then you learn how to properly market yourself. And then, at the end, you practice so that you can conquer that dream job. Whenever I look at an application, I can see in a few seconds how well a candidate has gone through this process or if they haven't done it at all. In this video, you may realize that you have been doing it all wrong the entire time. To be completely honest with you, most people do it backwards, and that's to your advantage. If you learn and apply these steps correctly, you won't be competing with everyone else anymore. You will be competing with the top of the league. My name is Marcus Henschuk, and I'm a career consultant with a mission to help people like you get their dream jobs in Europe. Not only will I share these tactics with you, but if you get to the end of this video, you might get the chance of having a short consultation with me for free. Let us now walk through these three phases. Phase number one, lay the foundations. Hear me out. This first step is everything but sexy, but it is what is going to make the complete difference in your job search game. I'm not going to lie, it is going to take some time, or really, if you're doing it right, a lot of time. If you're here for a quick fix or an over-the-night solution, just close this video right now. It is not for you. But if you are here for something that will actually help you solve your problem and find that dream job, then stay, because this might be what you were missing this entire time. The first thing you need to understand is that when 1,000 people apply for a job, you're not competing with everyone else. You're not competing with 1,000 people. Not every application is a good application. Imagine you're a recruiter right now, let's change roles, and you're scrolling through all of the applications. And let's say it's been 100 applications for this one position. You already sort out 30 of these candidates fairly easy at the beginning because you can clearly see that they don't fit the role. Their profiles just don't make any sense for the job. Think about a cook applying with this cook CV for a job as a lawyer. Now, you have all of the other 70 applications. What about those? Out of those, 60 could be a fit, but you don't have all of the information you need, and their CVs, their information, they just look all the same. At the end of the day, they could all be the same person for all you reckon. You can do 60 job interviews to find out, but you don't need to. You still have the lasting 10 applications. They all show you the value the candidates have brought in their previous roles, and they reflect as a mirror exactly what you're looking for. They're also all different from each other, as they show individual strengths of each applicant. If you had to bet that the other candidates could maybe be a fit, these 10 people most probably are. These are the ones you forward to the hiring manager for him to choose with which profiles he would like to have an interview. The key message here is, when you apply for a job correctly, you do not compete with everyone else. You compete with the top 5 to 10%. And in order to be part of this select group, you need to work hard to learn much about yourself and the value you bring in, as well as about the job market and what companies are looking for. I assist my clients do this the entire time. And we do it through several meetings in which I understand their career paths in depth, and as a result, I create a career inventory for them. It is basically a document which is the base for everything else we do, and that makes the complete difference in their job search game. Nevertheless, I am getting too exclusive. As on the one hand, not everyone can afford my most comprehensive package, and on the other hand, I can't take all clients. This is why I have written a guide on how you can build yourself your own career inventory and do this roadmap for free. Of course, it isn't as detailed as if you were to do it with me, but it covers the main points and is going to be an absolute game changer for your job search. To download it, you just have to subscribe to my newsletter. The link is in the video description. But take it seriously, as it is going to be the base for all of the other phases. Phase number 2, market yourself. Most job seekers feel helpless. They write their applications and they just hope for the best. In order to succeed, you need a shift in mindset. Let's start with these 2 words: job, market. The majority of job searchers do not understand that the job market is a market. When you're looking for a job, you're doing nothing less, nothing more than trying to sell your workforce. To be completely blunt with you, you are the product. But you are also the CEO and the marketing director of your own career. If your product isn't selling, you're not going to sell more if you're blaming the customers, the companies. You take action and you see what you can change. It is now your responsibility to critically elaborate a strategy on how to better sell your workforce. As we all know, the basis for strategy is information. From the first phase, lay the foundations. You should already have all the information you need. The result of this first phase is a career inventory and a roadmap that will help you create the strategy you need. What you now need to do is sort and organize this knowledge into things that make you perfect for your dream role, things that make you special and are unique to you, things that often are required and you lack, and also things that aren't relevant at all. If you lack something, you need to decide on what to do. Is it a skill you can learn? Is it experience you can get in some other way? Or is it something you're not willing to change and plan to compensate otherwise? Regarding the points that are important for your dream role, you have to think strategically on how to market them. I have met a young woman who has only done internships in HR, and she actually wanted her first job to be in the area of finance. Okay, the past is the past, so let's take a look at her CV. She has written applicant management for intern positions. What does it have to do with finance? Absolutely nothing. What does it say about the task? Almost nothing. Was this going to impress the finance recruiters and hiring managers? Never. But after understanding what she has done better, we have changed this bullet point to responsible for screening over 3,000 intern applications monthly, as well as reducing the processing time by 20%. Through process changes, she increased the overall candidate satisfaction as they were getting a response sooner, and also the business areas. Is it still HR experience? Yes, but it also shows that she can handle a great workload, think proactively on how to improve processes, and showcases a proven success. It is both more tangible to the recruiter as well as more transferable to other areas too, as proactive work and high workloads might just well be a part of the day-to-day in finance as it is in HR. The rest is thinking about what aspects of your career inventory fit best to which position you're going to apply, and you design your applications accordingly. With all that done, you will see that your resumes, cover letters, and even your LinkedIn profile will have a whole new quality. The focus won't be on the template, please, but on the sheer reasons why you are the best hire. And pro tip, don't forget to add proof in your applications. Germans love certificates. Add all your recommendations, degree certificates, language certificates, grade sheets, etc. German companies love to see proof of everything that you state you have in your resume and your cover letter. So you should already deliver it by the time you apply. Phase number 3, practice and achieve. In my career transition package, this is the point in which we started practice. We look for jobs together, I check how you adapt the applications we've crafted to different positions, and we practice the job interview in either German, English, or Portuguese. You get thorough feedback in all steps, and for the interview, even a recording so that you can leave the role of the person being interviewed and enter the role of a recruiter and observe your performance. If you're doing this on your own, don't forget to also get feedback from others and to practice too. This whole strategy consists on applying to fewer roles, yes, but for the roles that you actually want. It would be a shame to fail because you haven't practiced before, right? So grab your career inventory from phase 1 and use it as your guide to prepare for the interviews, whilst also researching the specifics of the position and company you're applying to. If you have watched so far, you're on the right path. You understood that there are things you can't change and that there is not a right or wrong, but strategies that can bring you faster to your goals. As announced, I do know that I'm getting too exclusive, but I still want to help as many people as possible to reach their dreams of a successful career in Europe. And in order to do so, I also decided to offer some free consultations to people who are subscribed to this channel, to my newsletter, and have shared this very video on LinkedIn. You could win a 1-hour talk with me in which you can ask all your questions, or a job interview simulation in which I base the whole interview on your application and on a specific job description. Or you could also win an honest feedback on your application documents from someone who has already reviewed thousands of applications. I'll record these free sessions and publish them here on YouTube so that others can also profit from this knowledge and level up their job search game. But to be clear here, my paying customers don't have their consultations shared. It's just something for my free consultations that I figured out could help also more people, and I feel that everyone could profit from some real examples. Also, if you would like to get a paid consultation with me, don't hesitate to get in touch. It will be a pleasure to personally assist you to reach your career dreams. I wish you all a lot of success. Cheers!